Hi guys, this is my update for my Philodendron Pink Princess, and this is what she looks like now. This recently just unfurled, I would say, a few days ago. If you follow me on Instagram, which all my social media accounts are down in the description section, and also I hope you enjoy the rest of my video, that you're gonna hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. Anyway, so this just opened a few days ago, and she has more pink than this one, or no, which one is it? Than this one right here. This one is like half. This one is probably like 60, 70% that's pink, and it's very, very beautiful. This one has kind of lightened a little bit. This is way darker for sure. She already has a new growth coming out, which I'm very, very excited on. When she was still in a sheath, what I do remember was when this leaf was taller or bigger, this was very, very red, like a deep pink. She sits right next to my east-facing window. I don't move her around at all. I water her once a week. She's in a 6-inch pot. I will try to link down the soil that I do use. It's my favorite soil. It's not like specialty soil or anything. Everywhere that I read, it was saying that Philodendron really does love moisture, and it does really, really love like water. And that's what I've noticed with philodendrons, like my heart leaf over there. That's the Philodendron scandens, and then also my Brazil over there. They're both further away, but they do enjoy like a routine kind of watering from my personal experience so far. I've only had these plants less than a year, and she is really like very, very easy to care for. I am very shocked because I am in a part of like different groups and Pink Princess groups and stuff like that, and a lot of people have complaints on they have hard times using they have hard times keeping them alive, things like that. I was very, very worried and concerned before I actually got this plant because it's a very expensive plant, and after owning my Philodendron scandens, I really became more confident that it's not going to be very hard, and it really isn't. From my experience so far, this is more of trickier than this one actually, which is, it's not a bad thing. Right now she has aerial roots right there. I haven't clipped her yet. I'm still really fascinated with the color. Honestly though, if she didn't come out very, very pink, I did think to clip this one. I did think to do that, to just clip it. And then I kind of was like, maybe I'll kind of hold off a little bit and give her a little time. I also did think, like, when I was toying and wanting to clip this, I wanted to clip this too, so I would have like 2 different leaves. Because when you are trying to propagate, from my personal experience, it is easier to propagate with just a 1 leaf because there is no root system really, and you are really basing it all on moisture or water. So it really does take a toll on the plant itself when it doesn't really have roots yet to have like a ton of leaves. And she was burnt right there from just the sunlight. I never moved her away. I just kind of thought that let her acclimate and see if it gets better or worse. What happened with that was just unfortunate, and so far it hasn't really scorched the new leaf. It seems okay. It seems to just this 1 leaf, so I'm kind of hoping it acclimates to that and there won't be any further burns. This one right here already has like some kind of discoloration, but that's a part of her beauty though, and it's red. Initially, when I noticed it the first time, I was very scared and worried that I'm doing something wrong. But then I just watched it every day and it never got worse. It was just the same. It was just her marking. So I think since I've got her, I've probably grown 3 leaves, maybe 2. I don't know. I kind of don't remember. But she has grown. She actually, for me, she's constantly providing new leaves all the time. There isn't a day in which there is no new growth. Like this, by tomorrow, the new growth right here, the sheath, this is gonna be taller by tomorrow. And the next day and the next day. The first time I actually had a sheath for this one, which is this is the sheath. It's the cover for the leaf. First time it happened, I was very, very excited. And when I first got this one, whenever you have a new plant, they always try to acclimate a little bit first. And sometimes depending on how you care for it, it can be a month, it can be a few months. And when I got her, I already gave her like my special sauce, which I do with all of my new plants and all my plants in general. I do give them like supplements and fertilizer. And she adapted very, very quickly. I would say one of the quickest plants I've ever owned to adapt and thrive quicker than any other plant that I've ever owned. Probably in the top 3, I would say. And ever since then, whenever like when this unfurled or uncurled opened, or when she opened, this was already like this long. I would just show you. It was like this long already. And so it was just constant. I've heard from other people that sometimes when they have a new leaf come up, they don't even have a new one, like a new leaf after the new one opened completely. That is never the case for me with my with this plant and a lot of my other plants. Like my ficus is also the same. Whenever a leaf already unfurls, there's a new one coming up. My ficus elasticus are the same like that. Pretty much a lot of my plants are like that, and I think it really is the combination of everything that I do use. Again, they're all in the description section, so please do check that out before asking any questions. And that's really it. I would probably get a stake to kind of help her. I do turn her every time I do water, so she gets turned clockwise. I would say clockwise, I would say 30 degrees. Is that 30? Is that 30? No, 90 degrees. 90 degrees every week. And I just turn her, and that's what I do with all my plants. I turn them every time I water. It's just easier for me that way. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know in the comments section. Again, I've only had her a few months. Like, I've only had her, I haven't had her in a year yet, and she has really grown. So I'm very, very proud of this one. And I do plan to propagate her. I just don't know when, and I just don't know where to start. But I feel like I've become a propagation, junkie. Like, I love propagating plants. Before, I used to be so terrified, and I always failed, and now I finally figured out a way to do it and how easy it is to really do it. And so I do that. But you just really have to know what you're doing, because if you really don't know what you're doing, you're going to think the plant is rotten. You're going to think it's too long. You're going to toss it. That was what I did. I would just, give up because I didn't know. So anyway, this is my Philodendron Pink Princess, and she is so beautiful. So this one has like a lighter color to it versus this one. This is more of like a hot pink, and this is more of a baby pink. And the reason that I think it has changed, like this one too, is a more vibrant pink. I think it's the combination of the supplements that I am providing, including the fertilizer, because there are certain ones that I do add in there that is supposed to enhance color, make your growth bigger, make the colors like just show-stoppingly beautiful. And I mean, look at that, you know, just look at that. So that's what I've been doing. I know a lot of people have like their little Philodendron Pink Princess secrets. I always share it with you guys, you know, my failures, my success, things like that. And do check down in the description section yet again if you want to know what I use to feed my princess. Here she is. And again, if you want to talk about Philodendron Pink Princess, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. If you guys know anything about the Burgundy Princess, I've heard a lot about it, but it's also somewhat kind of difficult to find. Let me know down in the comment section as well. Anything about it, if it's a similar care for this, like the Pink Princess, I would love to know, because I love the color of the Burgundy as well, but I don't know much about it. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the beautiful words. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.